Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, and today we will be working on the Spiritborn once again. This morning we came to terms with the fact that, quite frankly, the leveling guides and even the guidance from AI kind of suck, so I'm going to go at this on my own. It's the first time the AI has let me down so badly because I don't know why it was suggesting Quill Volley when Quill Volley really is terrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of make this my own, and we're actually going to customize it right now. But first, I have to let my people know that I'm live. More Diablo 4. And I also have some music I want to work on tonight, which I'll work on live as well, because I just had this tune in my head, this idea, and I need to actually like go at it. So let's get this going. Okay, here we are. And if you like my stuff, then please like and share the stream. Let people know what you're watching. Let the people know. Okay. Here we freaking go. I'm also gonna put this little bit of music in to cook. I don't know if it'll turn out good, but I had this idea in my head. I just want to let it cook while we work. Okay. Now I'll send that into the void to get started, and meanwhile, let's take a look at the Spiritborn. So we had several problems, but I started to realize that the issues are different. All right, the issues are different. The eagle, all right, will always work. Okay, so it'll always apply the storm feathers, so we will always be able to make stuff vulnerable. We don't need to specifically use Quill Volley. So if we don't need to use Quill Volley, then life is fine, right? So if that is the case, then we're going to try some other methods. So I'm going to try out Crushing Hand, but honestly, it's between Crushing Hand and Stinger. Stinger is really good as well. I really like the Unleash the Swarm, which is really, really solid, not gonna lie. All right, so yeah, let's go with that. I do want to also try Rake. I guess it could work, but we'll see. Hey, Night Elf, what up? All right, let's get this done. Let's get this party started. Okay, we're going into a nightmare dungeon right now, so we can test out Crushing Hand immediately. Oop. Almost went in without using an actual key. Haha. Let's go. And while we go in, my new track is gonna cook. All right, let's do this. Okay, Crushing Hand is weird. Is there like no animation for it? It just seems strange. Yeah, okay, you know what? That's not gonna work either. Either I'm using it wrong or I just don't understand how it's supposed to work. Okay, we're ditching that straight away. Yeah, no thank you, sir. Give me all my points back. Okay, we're gonna try Rake. The ideal one, of course, is Stinger, but we'll try Rake as well. Oh, I can cool down even faster. Hello, Baron and Austin. I believe I owe Austin some music, don't I? Okay. Let's start with the Spirit Jaguar, and casting Rake gives me a stack of ferocity. Hello, hello. How are you, Baron? I hope you got a chance to... I think you were there yesterday, weren't you? Hope you got a chance to catch the that that game, Omiya. I really hope it comes to console. It seems like the kind of thing that a lot of y'all will like. Okay, I don't actually see this. I mean, it's kind of cool. I do see the Spirit Jaguar raking things. That's that. You gonna see that? Okay, let's try the Grasping Claw. Yeah. For me, that's the kind of thing that, honestly, I would love. So I do hope that it comes to console so you guys can enjoy it too. It would be pretty darn cool. Well, I'm assuming you're as much of a nerd as I am. Because the kind of stories they can tell, pretty interesting. Okay, let's go through this door. Rake seems okay. Let's try the gorilla form. Okay, this form did not work out. It's nice, but okay, you know what? I think. Oh wait, shit! I didn't even level it. My bad. That's all good. I just wish that console people had a chance to check it out as much as I did. Okay, this is going a lot better. Because I'm already getting the Storm Feathers from Quill Volley to make stuff vulnerable. I don't have to sweat it.
Please.
I'm kind of digging the cooldown reductions right now. Okay. Fair enough. I figured it might actually be the kind of thing you'd be into. That's why I'm desperately hoping it comes to console, because there's so much potential there. Like this is a good use of AI. I am all for this type of use. Okay, as much as I'm loving the vulnerability, this thing is... it's just making my attacks weird and awkward. Okay, in one door, out the other. Let's go. Ah, nice. Good. Glad you're enjoying it.
Let me be your shield.
Okay. Okay. There's the mage key. Good to see you, Austin. I hope your day is good. I think I might actually owe you music, but if you got anything you want played at any time, you just let me know, buddy. And my new track should also finish cooking soon. I'm going to sample that while I work. Tonight is all about music. I have this tune stuck in my head. I want to try and bring it to life. Got some XP orbs. But overall, this still sucks. Okay. We have tested out the Jaguar. The Rake. Seems okay. Let's go back to Pestilence Swarm. Enemies. We don't make enemies weak, so Reno will be here eventually. He might be busy watching one of his shows or doing stuff like that. He's a busy man. Need a better helmet. Something with more power. More power. Okay, for now, let's return. And then we will increase our Jaguar skills. The power of the Jaguar. I'm actually going to reduce this down to 5. Increase my Jaguar. Increase my Scourge, and then Jaguar all the way. Swap Ravager back to this. Okay. Let's get rid of all this crap. Next thing is Kurast Undercity. Let's go. Let's test it with full Stinger power. This is gonna be different. Then after that, I want to test out this new song. Okay, so far so good. So far, the Stinger does seem to be best bang for buck. Okay, definitely not as fast as the Barbarian, but it's putting in some work. And the Pestilent Swarms, they're putting in just as much work. I like it. Go. Okay. Better than this morning, at least. Because I have the right to play what I want. Now listen, Dem, I appreciate you tuning in, but dude, it's kind of really disrespectful to the streamer if anytime I choose to play something that you're not interested in, you come in and say, oh my god, why is this? So if you do it again, then I'm going to have to ask you very politely to leave, or you will be perma-banned from the channel. I hope I've made myself clear. I appreciate you enjoying my Darktide content, but dude, don't disrespect what your streamer wants to play. If I want to play something, then I get to play that. If you're not interested in watching that, don't come to the stream. Okay? It's just rude and annoying if every time I play something else, you're just gonna say something like that. Like, don't do that, dude. Okay? The choice is yours, but this is the only time I'll be having this conversation. Now then, sorry about that, ladies and gents. Just somebody on Twitch breaking the rules slightly. No, because the last time, I recall exactly what you said, Dem. You literally said that Diablo 4 is boring, alright? You had no interest in it because it's all the same. So, like I said, you can't lie your way out of that because I remember exactly what people say. You've said this. This is literally the second time you've done this. So I appreciate your apology, but like I said, okay, you weren't asking my opinion. Don't try to lie to me, okay? If you want to stick at my streams, that's completely fine. But let's move past this. And like I said, I won't be warning you again. Alright? When a streamer wants to play something, that's what they're here to play. If you're interested in the streamer, be interested in the streamer. Don't worry about the game. If you're worried about the game, then, you know, you're not going to have a pleasant time with me. Mostly because I like to shift around. I like to do what I want to do. Okay?
I wonder, are your fangs as sharp as mine?
Now then, this particular build for Spiritborn is unfortunately just as slow. Even with the Quill Volley, I was feeling the same lack of speed on bosses. It's fine on mobs.
Well,
But I feel like we're almost doing roughly the same thing. Whether it's this, whether we're running Stinger, or whether we're running Quill Volley, which is actually problematic. There has to be a faster way to level this character. I mean, aside from just opening Whisper Caches, which would... I mean, of course that's the fastest method, but that's also not what I want to showcase to the audience. So let me see. Okay. If Stinger is actually at the same speed as Quill Volley, let's take off the Stinger points. Let's put Quill Volley back on. Okay. And... nearby storm feathers to shoot out 2 more. Oh, okay. So let's deal extra damage while they're vulnerable. And we'll take it in this particular style. Okay, so let's put Quill Volley back, right? And we'll roll Ravager. Okay. No. Let's test it.
Step up to my anvil. The people of Sanctuary are grateful. They've sent their regards.
Okay. Okay. You would still want to buy the DLC in order to play this game, Demwolf. Okay? But honestly, I hope that from here on out you behave better. Now, let me increase this. Okay, we'll just keep all stats temporarily. It's not like we need any of this minor damage. Okay, we'll get rid of these. Okay. Shorter range, but it should deal enough damage. Okay, let's go look for some rifts so we can earn some aberrant cinders.
We must prepare for a fight.
Okay, clear. We're getting out of there. We have no interest in events. Okay, the rifts are all literally concentrated in one spot, which is annoying, but...
Super chat received.
Thank you very much for the super. Just give me a second to thank you properly. I will be stuck in here for a moment. Full shot's doing okay, but I don't know. Maybe I should return. Previous methodology. Might work better. Acceptable, but not good enough. Maybe the Jaguar style just gave me a skewed picture. No. Let's do over. Okay. We're gonna go to the original style. This was the original way. Chaos Rift, not ideal. And this thing also, not ideal. The damage just looks flashy, but it's actually low. Too low. No. This will not do. This will not do at all. Gotta change it again. Anyway, thank you, Baron. Appreciate the lovely super chat. Let me just quickly figure this out, and then I'm going to play that new track for you. Let's see if it's any good. Okay, we are going to... Like, this is okay. I like this enough. But we're going to dump this. Like, the rest of this stuff is... I feel like this just can't work. Let's go back to the Jaguar. Okay, we're gonna reduce cooldowns, and then Rake will then have the summon. Okay, and we'll increase the cast speed. I'm not gonna worry about Ferocity. Let me max this out. The point here, and let's see whether or not Rake can compete. I think it can. I think. It can, because it's between Rake and Stinger right now. Stinger's okay, but I genuinely feel like Rake might work better. Let's see. If it works better, then we will sort of be in business, sort of. I actually would like this helmet. And these boots. Okay, we're going to get rid of this stuff and then temper the boots. We're going to re-temper the boots. Because these boots have 19% movement speed, which will help us get around faster. 25% movement speed bonus. Beautiful. Okay, now the only thing left to do will be to prep up for the finale. When we hit level 70, we're going to have to actually do the Paragon boards, which I'm sure you guys remember from the past. It takes quite a bit of knowledge to do. So let me get this sorted out. it is. Spiritborn. Okay. Let's get it to do the job. And now we'll go into the Infernal Hordes. Let's try this track out. Hopefully it's actually good. If it's not, well. Okay, I don't like the way that started. Too slow. Nope, the voice is wrong. That is not what I wanted to create. But that's okay, I've got other samples. I'm gonna wait for the next one to cook. I did want the deep voice. It kind of was, but that's wrong. That's not the tune that I had in my head. Like, it's gonna be different from the other one that I was working on. It's a very short EP, but it's got a interesting tune to it, as well as an interesting vocal style. I was trying to input that, but I think it messed up because what I'm trying to do is a bit more complex than what I've attempted before. But let's see. There's still other options. There's still other ways to make it work. I've got other samples cooking. Those were the first two, but they didn't quite hit the mark. That's okay. There will always be other options. Also, wow, we are sucking. What in the hell? This Jaguar shit did not do shit. Okay. This thing is out for sure. I think that was even worse than the Quill Volley. You know, I'm gonna try the crushing hand again. Let's go. Okay. So now this is like damage over time instead, which is not that great. Hey, Lewis. I believe I owe you music as well. I'm gonna play some new tracks today, but if you got anything you want to listen to, you let me know. Well, assuming the new tracks work. I've got one cooking right now, or trying to cook. Yeah, no, this is terrible. This is also not working. Oof. Wow, this is even worse. Okay. That's not great. Okay, then I guess it's back to Stinger. I mean, I could go back to Quill Volley, but... Oh, wow. That is... wowzers. Really not great. Okay. I can't even clear like basic events. This is nuts, man. Okay, Stinger is definitely the best choice.
Who can stand against you with me at your side?
Although I don't know why the enemies are running away from me. Like, bro, why are you running? At least let me beat you up. I understand my damage is low, but damn. Okay. This is sad.
You still believe in victory? New subscriber detected.
This is not great. This is ungreat. I mean, part of it could be my fault, but at the same time, I don't think it is. Quill Volley does so little damage. And overall, the enemies are no slouches either. Damn, we literally only got 40 Aethers. Ugh. Thanks for subscribing, Tim. I mean, granted, I would normally avoid the Infernal Hordes early on because I don't have my engine, but at the same time, damn. It's like, bro. Okay, Stinger I think is going to be best bang for buck. Anything else is just not worth our time at all. Okay, let's get out of here. Baron, Jesus, what is that reference? How are you, my man? Sorry, that was meant for Lewis. I don't know why I didn't address him. Okay, there we go. An actual weapon. And this one is even stronger. Love that.
Step up. That's it for that piece.
Okay, maybe this will prevent the thing from being super weak as shit. Alright, Tyrael. Hand over stuff.
They've sent their regards.
Now this extra 1 point. Let's put it into the Hunter. And we'll go Nightmare Dungeon, Cool Rest on the City, Nightmare Dungeon, and Pit. Okay, that works. Ah, fair enough. Okay, this new track is cooked. I'm going to test it out when we go in. And hopefully it'll turn out better than the crap we had earlier, because I don't know how it managed to misunderstand me so badly, but... well, let's see. Yeah, I'm glad your vacation's going well. I don't know why my wording messed up, but I'm glad you kind of understand what I was asking. Alright, let's play this. Let's play this. This sounds way more correct. Oh, it's a bit soft. Okay, I'm gonna try the other one because that one's way too soft. I don't know why. Even if the tone was right.
Flames rise high on the blood-soaked shore. Smoke and steel, the end of war. Brothers fall where the axes bite, but the fire takes more than the night. Ash to wind and bone to stone. Yet the spirit walks alone. Hear the call from the earth.
I don't know why it's messing up so badly. That is not the quality that I expected. The tone is roughly right, but this is not good at all. What is going on?
I have your
Oh
back,
my
friend.
god, what the hell? Okay, I figured out the problem. This is the wrong ass model. Why did it shift to the wrong ass model? This is the ancient model. I was thinking to myself, how is this so messed up? That is not how it's supposed to go. Sorry, gang. Something went wrong somewhere. Okay. Sorry, it somehow switched to an older music model, and I was listening to it. I was like, there is no way that what we just did is how it's supposed to sound, because I know how to tune my stuff. There's no way I could be that out of tune. That's just rubbish. Sorry about that, gang. I found it so weird. I was like, this is kind of correct. This is my vision. But why is it so messed up sounding? because with the new music model, I've set the way that I master and tune stuff in accordance with the new music model, which obviously has more inputs. So I'm guessing that the fresh inputs garbled the old model, which can't handle it, because there's no way my stuff would sound that bad. I was like, what in the hell? Had me panicking for a moment, guys. I thought that I was having a day here. I tell you, this whole day has been gaslighting me from the get-go. Okay. But at least my Spiritborn's damage is now more correct. Nice. Yep, this is definitely faster. This is definitely faster. Okay. Now we're good. Now this is actually what we want. This will do temporarily. Still a better trident. Okay, now the only thing left to do would be to test out some of the other variations. What if I went back to the Nimbostratal Strike again? Actually, let me try Potent Sting first. It would make the most sense. Okay, now this is in the correct style. I'm gonna pray to God that this track actually works correctly. I'd hate to have to give up on my musical vision, but I'm also not one to force things. Sweet, what did I get? This one has attack speed, but no real cooldowns. I'm not that hard up. I prefer the stats. Still, it's not a bad ring. Okay, next is Kuras on the city. Let's go. If this goes badly, then I'll know that at least the Potent Sting is not the right one. And at the same time, let me finally give this track a go.
of war. Brothers fall where the axes bite, but the fire takes more than the night. Ash to wind and bone to stone, yet the spirit walks alone. Hear the call from the other side, where the fallen never die. Beyond the pyre we rise. Into the endless skies. Forged in flame, we never fade. Storm forged unafraid. Beyond the pyre we rise. Shields are broken, the blood runs cold, but the saga's not yet told. Ravens wait with open wings, carry us where the Valkyries sing. Through the smoke and the roaring night.
I'm gonna try the other version. That one was okay, but I have a problem with the vocals. Because I'm trying to use the same vocalist that I did for Gembane Glory. Okay, this one sounds better.
Flames rise high on the blood-soaked shore. Smoke and steel, the end of war. Brothers fall where the axes bite, but the fire takes more than the night. Ash to wind and bone to stone, yet the spirit walks alone. Hear the call from the other side, where the fallen never die. Beyond the pyre we rise. Into the endless skies. Forged in flame, we never fade. Storm forged unafraid. Beyond the pyre we rise. Shields are broken, the blood runs cold, but the saga's not yet told. Ravens wait with open wings, carry us where the Valkyries sing. Through the smoke and the roaring night, we claim the halls of light. Feel the pull of the golden gate. Destiny will not wait. Beyond the pyre we rise. Into the endless skies. Forged in flame, we never fade. Storm forged unafraid. Beyond the pyre we rise. No more chains of mortal clay. We are the storm that will not sway. From the embers, from the flame, we rise again. We rise again.
was okay, but not fantastic enough. The idea that I had was I wanted a bit of a Windrose type vibe, but it got close, but not as good. Not as good at all. Well, I guess that's my project temporarily up in smoke. I'd have to wait for a more advanced model. Or, I mean, I'll try and get back to the drawing board with this one, but I'm going to table this one temporarily. Okay, well. Can't say I didn't at least try. Hey, Eddie. Well, I'm gonna work on some other stuff then. Such a disappointment. I'd hoped it would turn out better, but it is what it is. I guess not every song will be a success. Okay, let's get straight to the Nightmare Dungeon, which is... Did I lose track of it? There it is. Bloodsoaked Crag. But anyway, how you doing today, Eddie? I'm currently trying to work on some music, but it did not do very well. So now I'm going to try something else. Had a pretty grand plan in my head, but I think the model just couldn't keep up with my desires.
Flesh meat!
Well, at least this version of the leveling build has no trouble taking on the butcher. Okay. That's good. Okay, let's go free the prisoners.
My savior!
Kinda. I was trying to make something a bit similar to Windrose, but obviously not a direct copy, but it just couldn't keep up with my vision. The sound was right, but the vocals were wrong. And vocals are very, very important. So yeah. So that was the major issue for me. Like, I had a plan in my head. It was gonna go in a little bit of a Viking direction, but did not work out as well. So now I have an excuse to work on my emo stuff, I guess, because I'm very annoyed.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
I was genuinely hoping it could hit it, but what a shame.
My savior.
Also, sorry, almost forgot. My loot filter needs to change to 2 stats. 2 stats from hell. Okay, saved. Let's keep going.
Impressive. Unfortunately.
Okay. This will do. As long as it's a stronger weapon, I will take it. I think this is so far the best form of this level build. The other one I was trying this morning sucked ass. No good at all. This works better. This is definitely a much better variant. Okay, here we go, Animus Carrier. It gives healing and overall very good damage. So this should make leveling easiest. Hey, the butcher again. Round 2, I guess. Alright, let's go, Butcher Man. Let's dance. It's the first time I've ever encountered the Butcher twice in a single dungeon, hey. If he's gonna give me loot, I'm not gonna complain. Let's go. Can't kill me anyway. There we go, Butcher Man. Good job. You tried. You tried. Okay, this thing is 34. It's got an actual higher damage per hit. Okay, can live with that. There's an all damage multiplier on the amulet. I'll take it. Much better. This definitely works. This should be, in theory, the best form. And lo and behold. Okay, that'll work nice.
Step up to my anvil.
Let's open up the dungeon cache. Let's get rid of everything. Next is the pit. Okay, let's see if I can at least, even with this crappy build, handle expert. If we can handle up to expert, then we're okay. And also, before I go in, let me check this. I don't actually just use one, so. But yeah, they will advertise it constantly. There is one that is best, but there's also other stuff that I have to use nowadays for better mastering and editing. Okay. Okay, now let's go in. And also, I'm gonna rework an old song now that I'm annoyed that my new project didn't work out. Let's see how this sounds. A little bit of music for the gang, shall we? Well, she understands my frustration.
I've seen the end. I've seen pain. Watch my loved ones slip away. My heart of light now cold as clay. I fall from grace with each new day. I am the one who saw it all and let the mighty heavens fall. Black veins pull me deep. I'm ashamed. I shall reap a final whisper, a promise.
Remember the vocalist from Echoes of Oblivion? This is actually the same vocalist, but I just brought the new that old vocalist into the new model. So now I want to work on this because, yeah, I think I just need to work on some metal. You know, my rock project my Wind Rose type rock project went up in smoke. So now I'm filled with 300% anger. So because I'm filled with 300% anger, I think it's time to work on some metal tonight. Still can't believe it failed that hard. Why? I must go over my notes.
New super chat.
I must go over my notes. I know. Thank you, Eddie. I will actually make more tracks like right now. I have a whole bunch of notes, but I'm just annoyed. You know, like don't want to think of myself as an arrogant artist type, but it's like I had a vision in my brain and I knew that the vision would work, but my tools cannot keep up with my vision. Damn it. It's actually annoying. It actually annoys me a lot because it was a good idea. You know, I had this whole plan that I was going to do like, you know how Windrose does the really cool dwarven metal and they're always talking about this fantasy. So I had this plan that I was gonna do it with like Viking stuff, you know, talk about but more like about like the real life stuff, like the raiding, the pillaging and all that. And I had this idea and I wanted it to be like Windrose, you know, because Windrose made some awesome music, but it just couldn't. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on this instead. Anyway, let's make some more. So give me 1 second because that actually turned out so well that I am going to start working on a fresh set of tracks. I had some notes for this already, so just give me a second to clone the music. Well, to clone the vocalist and start making the music model work. So this will take me about 5 minutes, but I'm gonna get it done and start making some more tonight so I can play some more metal for you guys. But yes, it sounds way better now, Baron. Like this, like I said, the new music model is great. There's some things it cannot do, but for metal at least, it's hot. You know, it's hot, and I know it can do this. So just give me 1 second to input this. I wanna start messing around immediately with this new model and get to work. Okay. Input data. Yes. CSNE. I appreciate that. Thanks, Sam. Y'all gotta give me a second though. Like I said, I'm gonna work on this track first, and then we're gonna carry on with the Spiritborn. Spiritborn's almost done anyway. I'm also figuring out the Paragon boards. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this through analysis first, so that it will start by actually breaking down the track and analyzing what what is feasible for us right now with the current model, and then how to play around with it. What do you mean failed to upload file? The file is from my local drive, you dillweed. Okay. 1 second. Something is going very wrong. Failed to upload file. My crimson ass cheeks. There. New file set on the server. Oh, ta-da! Congratulations. Now you can accept the file. You punk. Sorry, I'm scolding the AI. Hey, Carnival. I love machines, but anyone who thinks machines can think for themselves, you don't realize how long we have to go before any of these machines will ever become sentient or even borderline threaten us like Skynet. They still rely almost 99% on user input, and quite frankly, you have to, like, it's literally just a tool. It's a tool that you use. That's all it really offers you. Okay, I've sent my stuff for analysis. Let me also check on the Paragon boards that I'm planning. Now, what it can be used for is math, and I like to have the right math. Okay, yes, I understood this part. Okay. All right, let me just have a look at my skills so I understand where we're coming from. Okay, yes. Oh, I see. Okay. This I understand. Sorry, I'm just looking at the math in the background to fully understand this. Let me check these two aspects. Okay, I mean, I understand this, but okay, that's fine. Yep, this is fine. Okay. That I understand. Okay, I'm just gonna double check the respec duration for this because, sorry, the respec timing for this because okay, so I think that some of this stuff may not work yet until I actually get a few items, which is fine. I can hunt them down. It's not a problem. But because I want to show people how to actually, you know, make this build work from the ground up. The problem is ground up is going to cause me some issues right now. Hopefully I can give you guys the correct pathway, because that's what I'm aiming for right now. If I can give you guys the correct pathway, we're good. If I can't, we're sunk. I'm hoping the Spiritborn will actually turn out decent. Oh, listen. The commercial AIs, yeah, I get you. But the ones that the government's working on, that is beyond my ken right now. It will be a bit beyond me, I'd say. But yeah, you're right. Who knows what the government's working on. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Let me get rid of all this. We're gonna grab the plan.
The course.
Once we get to level 68, I'll film the basic video. I'll have to do it live so that we don't miss out. Then once we hit 70, we're gonna grab all the Paragon boards. Okay. I need to find out what is this Vulpine's aspect. I'm sure there is. Now this one I'm gonna just use Google. Okay, first and foremost, Sam, this is your first time here, so I'm just gonna give you a small timeout for that. My stream is not for recruiting. If you're here to enjoy my stream, you're here to enjoy me as a streamer. If you're here to look for people to add or things like that, then you'll immediately be chat banned. Please do not do that again. Okay, you get a chance. You get one chance, but don't do that again.
New subscriber detected.
I'll have a barrier. Okay. Thanks for subscribing, Krista. Okay, just gonna double check this info and let's go into the pit. Expert. Here we go. We'll quickly kill our way through it. And while we do, after this, the analysis should be complete. I'm gonna start working on the next music track for you guys so that you guys can enjoy some good music tonight. Oh, yeah, okay. This damage is at least sufficient. It's not the most fantastic, but I will say it is very, very sufficient. We all know I do love sufficiency. We're gonna work toward two special little things. Once we have both, it'll be a hell of an easier time. But for now, this works. I think the final form of this build will be really excellent, but the key is the transition. How are we gonna get people to the final form? That's what we need right now. And I'm gonna show people how to do that. It's gonna take a bit of work. But we're gonna make it happen. Hello, Juan. With the power of love, no, I think it's gonna be more like the power of absolute, unadulterated fury and rage. Much stronger power, mostly. Power of unbelievable amounts of caffeinated rage. The kind that would probably make Vengeance proud. Okay, we're gonna temporarily ignore that only because there is more areas up here. And taking on a barrier with no creatures around makes it inefficient. Because our goal is quite literally to go absolutely crazy.
Being followed.
Nothing here. We're gonna move on to the next area, and when we get there, we should find enough creatures and a breach to get to the boss. And by that time, my music analysis should be done. I should be able to start working on the new track. Go. That's something. Lovely.
I'm ready to see the outside again.
Let me see. According to this, if we're going to work with this, we will need is sorry, not this. Okay. That I know. Okay. None of these are worth it. So we'll head out. I mean, we could level them up, but there's really no point. It's just additional is just additional tosses for no reason. So, let's not worry about it. If only that one had movement speed. Alright,
What is
all
a
junk.
waitress, isn't it?
Now we are ready to get into a nightmare dungeon. Before we do, though, I'm going to pick up this analysis. Okay. Now, first, tune the vocalist. And... okay, the vocalist is tuned. Now let's take a look at this, at how this one performed. Okay, yes. Okay. Let me input that data and then take the same data. Okay. Now we'll send the music off for generation and it should work out. Once the generation works, we will have some fun with it. And we'll start making the second track. In the meantime, I'll play the first track again while we clear out this next dungeon. And once we hit level 68, we can film the video, the starter video. And once we film the starter video, we will start working on the level 70 transition. Because we're going to do a bit of a power ramp up once we actually hit 70. Alright, let's go. Well, this is certainly, this build at least is certainly doing its job. We should be able to hit Torment 2, even with nothing, bare bones, once we get all our Paragon points in. Then we'll make everything come together. I can see it work. Hey, Mo. It's going alright. Can't complain. I mean, I could complain, but it'd be useless to complain. That being said, yeah, things are alright. I am gonna have to do a little bit of aspect hunting, though.
Day 3.
Okay. What is this counterattack? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, it's not a skill I'm using now, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Quite the challenge, eh?
Okay. This is working. Okay, the first variation of my song is ready. Right after this dungeon, I'm gonna send it for cooking. And if it works out, we should have some pretty crazy metal to listen to. I shall work on these tracks all night, so look forward to it. Got plenty of rage to burn. There we go. Way, way better. Way, way better. I love that this has a slight increase in damage, but that's not actually going to help. So, well, it's not going to help temporarily. This class, I don't think it summons, at least not to the best of my knowledge. I don't think it's a summoning class. The Witch Doctor, that was in Diablo 3, very similar to this one, that was a summoning class. This one I don't think is a summoner. I mean, you can sort of summon like pestilent swarms and shit, but
Mainlander, what
they are
brings
just like temporary summons. They're not summons, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I rarely bother changing tempers on temporary gear, but I really need movement speed. Okay, we have one last dungeon to accomplish. Then we can go on. Alright. I'll film the video after this next dungeon, Defiled Catacombs. Let's go. Let's go in. And while we go in, I'm gonna try and cooking this next track. If it works, it's gonna be dope. Okay, and then add this in here. Yes, this is correct. And then this goes up here. Expand, delete, delete. Okay. It's ready. Let's get it cooking. And for those that missed the first track that I made, here's a little encore while we clear this dungeon, eh? Enjoy.
I've seen the end. I've seen pain. Watch my loved ones slip away. My heart of light now cold as clay. I fall from grace with each new day. I am the one who saw it all and let the mighty heavens fall. Black veins pull me deep. I'm ashamed. I shall reap a final whisper, a promise.
yeah, that is And Heaven Falls. Now the next track will be coming soon. We're going to be experimenting around and seeing how best I can bring this to life. We're going to do a little EP of this tonight. So working on several different ideas. And once we make the next hit, it's almost like a connect the dots game. Once you make 2 hits, we can make 3, then 4. But first, the first base needs to be stable. This one is stable. Now, I need to be able to replicate. Once I can replicate from a stable base, then tracks 2, 3, and 3, 4, and 5 are usually a lot easier. My Prid Rune. I do love seeing that poison death. It does sound more epicer, and that's exactly why I like what I do. Hopefully I can make more for you guys. I've got the lyrics for my notebook already ready to go. I just need the music to match. The music can keep up with my visions, and we're in business. Okay, let's quickly grab all this and get out of here. Okay, we're level 68. We're going to record the basic starter video so that other people can use this if they want. Oh man, the next track is longer. Why? Well, we'll see. Okay. If this so-called longer version doesn't work out, that's okay. I'm actually running two separate styles that I want to see which one is better, more creative. And once I know that, the rest is easier. Okay.
It is
So
done.
here. Sorry, give me a second. Allergies at the wrong moment. That, and I need to get a fresh tissue pack. Okay, great. Now, first grab this. And this thing has cooldown reduction. Oh, beautiful. That'll work. That will actually work. Then put that in there. Okay, yeah. All right. Let's film this video live. Here we go, ladies and gents. Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here, and today we're going to actually film the Spiritborn leveling video. I'm doing this while I'm live on stream, so I hope you guys won't mind. This build requires absolutely no gears, no specific gear, no special investment, literally plug and play. It's not going to be as fast as the rogue. It's not going to be as fast as the barbarian, but this is the best form of it that I can give to you guys. So if you guys are interested in playing the Spiritborn, you want to level it up from 0, here's what you have to do. First, you're going to have Thunder Spike. This is your main source of generating vigor, which is your resource. Okay, so your main 6 skills are going to be Thunder Spike, Stinger, Hunter, Armored Hide, Scourge, and Ravager. Okay, this is your skill bar. You can see that right down the bottom. I'm going to disappear for a second while I explain this. Okay. Oops, sorry, actually, I don't need to disappear for this bit. Okay, Thunder Spike is your vigor generator. Like I said, you are going to go for vigor generation. You will generate 7 additional vigor if you've moved in the last 2 seconds. Very easy to do, just evade. All right, damage to spark. You can go with movement speed. Sorry, not damage to sparking. I don't know why that's there. My apologies. And of course, you will either choose Lightning Dancer or Lightning's Grip. I find that Lightning's Grip tends to create a bit of weird slowdown. So I think Lightning Dancer is better if you just want to use this to generate vigor anyway. All right. Then, okay, you will actually start with Quill Volley. Quill Volley is used until you can unlock Potent Sting. Okay, until you unlock Potent Sting, don't use Stinger. But once you unlock Potent Sting, use Stinger. Go for healing and vulnerable as well as size bonus. This allows you to, you know, deal AoE damage and really kill I wouldn't say the entire screen, but basically most enemies in front of you. Ravager is the next skill you want to have. All right, Flurry of Claws. And whenever a skill comes off cooldown, you just deal damage to close enemies. And when Ravager is active, you'll actually gain 64% cooldown rate, which is pretty crazy. Vigor Generation, while it's active, you increase your Vigor Generation by 50%. And Damage Increase will allow it to deal 20% increased damage. All right? Then you will want to get Scourge. Scourge is the thing you are going to spam the most. Why? Okay, Hive Mind will grant you 15% damage reduction, and you will continuously affect enemies around you for 4.5 seconds. All right? This gets crazy. So use Hive Mind together with Scourge, and you're basically going to wipe everything out. When you cast it, you will also gain 50 Vigor over 6 seconds. If you take this upgrade, Vigor Generation is important. And then Healing. Hitting an enemy affected by Scourge has a 30% chance to heal you for 5% of your maximum life. You don't need to have this all the time. Okay, it depends on your uptime and how often you're going to hit them. But you can also use Vulnerable. It's up to you. All right, but Healing is just useful for utility. 1 rank in Armored Hide. This is a sort of emergency saving grace type button, because the main thing is that you gain 1 resolve every 5 seconds. All right, so this will help save your life mostly. Okay, you want to get block damage reduction. When Armored Hide is active, you will gain 15% block damage reduction, and you also want a barrier, okay, for 3 seconds whenever Armored Hide is active. Then Force of Nature. Armored Hide restores 50 vigor and makes you unstoppable for the duration. Okay? Then last but not least, you'll come down here. Okay, you can either go with Devourer, Protector, or Hunter. It's up to you. Hunter, I find, was pretty useful because what I like about it is, number 1, it overfills your ferocity by 2 stacks. Then killing enemies while with it active, okay, it doesn't have to actually kill the enemy. All you have to do is that activate it, and it will stay active for a short while, right? You can kill enemies during that duration, and you've got a 40% chance of resetting the cooldown of this, meaning you can use your ult immediately again. The Hunter restores 3% of your maximum health per strike. It does roughly 7 strikes, okay? So that's 7 times 3, 21% of your maximum health. Use this to save your own ass, and once you have size bonus, it'll hit a 50% large area, so I like this. The other option is the Devourer. The Devourer is pretty good, because it will blast enemies in line for quite a lot of damage and spitting at others. It will last 15 seconds, so this is the only real summon you can have, but I personally prefer not to use it right now. Hunter, to me, is better. All right, so that's the build. There is nothing you need to worry about gear-wise. Okay, so I'm just going to disappear for a second. Gear-wise, literally just plug and play anything you find. You find a legendary aspect or a legendary piece of gear, you can shove it in there, but you literally need nothing special. Okay, stat wise, main thing is survival. Put max life, armor, all resist on your chest and pants. Get cooldown reductions everywhere. Okay, you want cooldown. Try to get some cooldown here as well. And even on your gloves, cooldown. That's the most important thing. The rest is just gravy, like poison damage, whatever. I mean, if you look at your skills, they'll tell you what kind of damage it is. Poison damage, and this is your main damage skill. So obviously look for poison damage where you can. And that's it. Nothing else is needed. And there you go. Mercenaries, you want to have Rahir as your main mercenary. Standard Ground Slam, Rahir's Aegis, Aegis, Bastion, Inspiration. And for your reinforcement, choose Altkin, and you just want him to cast Field of Languish. Usually I pick it when I have him cast it when I cast Scourge, so that tends to work well for me. But yeah, okay, that's it. That's literally it. You need nothing else. The Spirit Hall is pretty easy as well. Eagle skill, you want to have Eagle. All right. The reason is when you cast an Eagle skill or evade, you will shoot 4 Storm Feathers. This will deal a small amount of damage and apply vulnerable for 5 seconds. This is what you want. It can only occur every 0.5 seconds, but basically all skills count as Eagle. Guess what? You're always applying vulnerable. Ta-da! All right, you're always applying vulnerable. Enemies always vulnerable. Enjoy. You can just slaughter melon them. And that's how easy it is to build this build. Nothing fantastic or special. One quick refresher. Please max out Stinger first, then Ravager, then Scourge. You can actually also choose to max out Scourge first and then Ravager, but it's really up to you. Either or works. You can level them both at the same time if you want. Rest of the points, dump it in Hunter, and you're pretty much good to go. That's it. I only put Thunder Spike up to... You can leave it at either level 5 or 6. It's just so that because you're using it for Vigor Generation, you kind of want to have a little bit more damage. But other than that, yeah, nothing special. Okay, let's demonstrate the build in the Kurast on the city. Okay, now this is only hard mode because look, you really don't need higher difficulties for leveling up fast. Hard mode is more than enough. As long as you're killing fast, you're all good. You will, with the power of war plans, you easily hit the levels you're supposed to hit. And gear, there's not much difference between hard and expert. The Spiritborn, for some god-awful reason, has very poor damage initially. This is because I feel that they rely heavily on their legendary aspects and stuff. So initially, you just want to be leveling up in hard mode. And the build is super simple. Okay, all you got to do is stab the enemy with your first skill, and then use Stinger, and that's it. If you encounter an elite, you cast Scourge, and there you go. If the elite is a bit tougher, use Jaguar. Okay, but for the most part, you don't really need to worry about it. There you go. It's that easy to play this build. Now, if you encounter something that absolutely must die, Scourge plus Jaguar, then hit with the Stinger, you're good. See that? Easy peasy. There you go. There you go. Let the centipede spirit bless you. Or whatever. Okay. Try to get movement speed on your boots, by the way, because the Spiritborn is slow. I just came off playing the Dance of Knives Rogue, and oh my god, I feel so sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. This feels very slow compared to the Rogue and Barbarian. I know I've been spoiled by the speed, but still, I'm sure you guys can understand my pain. Okay, there you go. Did you see my ultimate skill reset the cooldown right there? That's what you can do. I prefer to use it in big AoE situations, especially mixed hordes where there's an elite surrounded by lots of troops. That's where I'll use it. All right, round 1 of the Kurast on the city is done. Let's Tim Curry on. And for those that don't know my videos, yes, that's the thing that I say. Let's Tim Curry on. The second I hit 70, I tell you guys, I'm gonna just start messing around with the Paragon boards. Now I will figure out a path forward. We will make the Spiritborn great. Because honestly, leveling these guys, I'm not impressed. I know it's like some of the other classes, they suck leveling, but get really good later on. But my god, leveling it has been a pain. See, while the Jaguar skill, or Bast as I like to call it, you know, if you're a Wakanda fan like me, Bast will help you. The Yellow Panther speaks the truth about these builds. And look, if it makes you feel better, you can always yell out, "Tremble before bust," whenever you cast your skill, okay? If it makes you feel better. Tremble before bust! See? It works. Makes you feel better. Okay. Level 2 done. Now onward to level 3. So little mixed hordes like that, I just mag dump every single cooldown that I have. Alright, we're done. I think we were done a bit ago, but you know, I see enemies, I just like automatically kill them. My brain mostly functions on autopilot with these kind of things. Alright, in we go.
I do this for your sake, child. No walls will hide you.
Okay.
Know me, sinful one.
Yeah, I don't want to know you.
Forgive you.
Alright, that's it. That's how to play this build, so there you go. Hopefully it helps you guys out with Spiritborn, because this is the fastest way I've figured out to level it, assuming that you're not using any tricks, that you're just going in from level 0. Alright, this is how it works. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much for supporting my Diablo 4 content. More coming soon, so tune into the streams and watch me level this thing up live. And, you know, hopefully we'll find out an overpowered way to do it. Alright, see you later, fam. Okay, that is the recording done. The stream, of course, will carry on. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. We're almost about to hit level 70, and I can't wait to also try out this new track. It's going to be dope. Now, let me quickly read about this because I need to know some stuff. Okay, I got this. I got the idea. Now, once I have this, I can start going a little extra crazy. Okay. Makes sense to me. Okay. I see. Cool. We got the idea. Alright. First and foremost, let's talk to Tyrael. I think we're about to get... Did we hit it? No, we did not hit it. Darn it, Tyrael. Really making me work for this. Okay, we're about to hit level 70, but in order to do that, we're going to have to, once again, go into Kuras on the city. And then we'll start hitting the pits.
I will see you again soon.
So let's hit 70 now. And then we're pretty much good to go. I'm not sacrificing cooldown. I will use the spear happily though. It is a nice spear.
Welcome to my home away from home.
1 second. Okay, yeah, the rest can get junked actually. Okay, let's go in and let's hear this track. Sorry.
Vanished overnight. The towers kneel, the ocean's black. Every road still begs them to come back. I wear their voices under my tongue. 1,000 endings, everyone unsung. The silence melts beneath my skin. It sounds like breath when the choir begins. Every heartbeat, every scar pulls a memory from the dark. If the heavens close their doors, I will become the sound of war. The dead still sing through me, a choir beneath my skin. I'll carry every broken name until the light comes in. If heaven will not hear us, then let the void resound. The dead still sing through me, and I will not bow down. We are not gone. We are not gone. We are not silent. I found your shadow in the rain. It wore my smile and spoke my name. You said the end is only true if nothing living carries you. So let the stars forget to shine. I'll keep your fire alive in mine. And when the darkness asks my worth, I'll answer with a second breath. Every heartbeat, lock their doors. We are louder than before. The dead still sing through me. Acquired beneath my skin. I'll carry every broken name until the light comes in. If heaven will not hear us, then let the void resound. The dead still sing through me, and I will not bow down. We are not gone. We are not gone. We are not silent. We are not silent. We are not gone. We are the violence. Tell me, would you know my face behind this crown of smoke and grace? If I become the thing I feared, will you still whisper, I am here? I will make the dark remember us. No grave, no God, no end, no silence. You buried our names. We became them. You buried our names. We became them. The dead still sing through me. Acquired beneath my skin. I carry every broken name. The light is pouring in. No heaven needs to hear us. The void already knows. The dead still sing through me. And feel me. We all rise. We are not gone. We are not gone. We are the sun. We are not gone. We are not gone. We carry on. Still you sing through me. Still you sing.
Not bad, but I'm gonna play the other sample as well. As for the inhale sound, I mean, it comes from the same bass sample regardless, so it will always have some similarity, I think. But let's see what the other samples say, and I'm also going to work on a completely different variant. I'm actually trying to push this model to see what would sound best and which one can actually create my true vision. So I'm actually comparing two different models with different tuning to see which one will really give us what we want. But let's see. There's more samples to play. But that one was, to me at least, not bad. There's a lot of stuff that I too wasn't 100% on, but yeah. Okay, while I work on this board, let's see the other sample of the exact same track. We're now at level 70. Let's start messing around.
Do you hear them? the names that vanished overnight. The towers kneel, the ocean's black. Every road still begs them to come back. I wear their voices under my tongue, 1,000 endings, everyone unsung. The silence moves beneath my skin. It sounds like breath when the choir begins. Every heartbeat, every scar pulls their memory from the dark. If the heavens close their doors, I will become the sound of war. The dead still sing through me, a choir beneath my skin. I'll carry every broken name until the light comes in. If heaven will not hear us, then let the void resound. The dead still sing through me, and I will not bow down. We are not gone. We are not silent. We are not gone. We are not silent. I found your shadow in the rain. It wore my smile and spoke my name. You said the end is only true if nothing living carries you. So let the stars forget to shine. Oh, keep your fire alive in mine. And when the darkness asks my worth, I'll answer with the second birth. Every heartbeat, every scar turns a grave into a star. Let the heavens lock their doors. We are louder than before. The dead still sing through me, a choir beneath my skin. I'll carry every broken name until the light comes in. If heaven will not hear us, then let the void resound. The dead still sing through me, and I will not bow down. We are not gone. We are not silent. We are not gone. We are the Tell me, would you know my face behind this crown of smoke and grace? If I become the thing I feared, will you still whisper, I am here? I will make the dark remember us.
Not bad, not bad. I can't really decide between the first and the second, but I think the first one, I think the second one sounded a bit more professionally polished. Okay. Anyway, I've decided on 2 boards already. The first one is Prodigy's Tempo. This is because basically we plan on casting a lot of skills, so this will, like the basic skill cast, increase my skill ranks by 5 for 5 seconds. I can work with that. And then casting my thing 3 times will reduce all skills active cooldowns by 30%. This feeds my current engine really well. Then conversions, I mean, we deal a lot of bonus damage anyway, so that's perfectly fine. Now we're gonna go to the 4th board. And the 4th board, let's see. What can we use? Okay, I don't really dodge or block. I don't use thorns. Don't really constantly have barrier. So I gain just by moving around? Okay. It's literally free damage that can stack up to 20 times. And I gain an additional evade charge. Okay. I don't see a reason to refuse this. Let me rotate this board though. What are the useful things on this board? There's damage here. Vol damage. Okay, we want both of those. I gain movement speed and critical strike chance. Okay, that actually looks very, very tasty. Let me re-rotate the board around here. Okay, because look, total armor is nice, but we don't exactly need it. So we want to spend the minimum amount. Let's attach the board here. Oh shit, but it starts with willpower. Stupid. I guess we can make it work. Okay, so there's 2 pathways here. I mean, I really don't need this side. I don't need this side either. But I could get defense stuff if needed. Okay, let's be smart. First things first, we go here. Let's gain movement speed straight away along with criticals. Okay. Then from here, we go like this, right? I'll take the max life just as an extra for now. Oh, crap. We take willpower again. So unnecessary. But it's fine. Okay, now we've got drive. Then from here, we can do this shenanigans. Grab this. I'm going to evade the willpower on purpose because it does not help us. We need intelligence and strength. Okay, now we're good. Now it's increased vol damage and we're set. Ish. If we really need it, we can grab some more armor and max life over there. Okay. Good. We have 4 boards decided. Now, we'll need 1 more board. And the cheapest exit would be here. Actually, wait. Why didn't I grab this damage? Sorry, gang. A little bit of a brain slip there. Okay, the cheapest exit is here, so something like that. And then I saw this one. Lucky hit. Vulnerable damage. You deal 30% increased damage. Doubled against crowd control. Well, if I can knock down vulnerable enemies and I'm always making enemies vulnerable, then I should have no problem with this. So let's use this board. This one has vol damage. Crowd control enemy damage. Okay, attack speed. Resistance all elements. Max life, total armor. Lucky hit chance, resistance all elements.
Greetings.
I don't know if I need the lucky hit chance nodes. Because either way, I have to get here. And that's a long ass way away. Regardless of which path I go through. That being said, I'm definitely going to rotate the board. I think I'll open up here because there is resistance to all elements, lucky hit chance here. But I can also choose to completely ignore it. Just go straight z, grab this, grab these nodes, and move on from there. We can go through we can cut through the center with attack speed and resistance to all elements. Ignore the total armor until absolutely necessary. We have to grab this because there's no other option, but you know, we should be all right. Okay, let's go. So, starting here, attach the board. Okay, 1, 2, 3, like that. This. Then we be smart. And this. Done. Then from here, we the people will save effort. We need more strength nodes. There we go. And that's it. We have 58 points left to spend. And we're solid. So let's finish out a couple of things. We'll worry about the other nodes and glyphs once we're actually there, because right now, I mean, I guess we could go with this if we really want to. I'll finish out some of these as well. Okay, we're as solid as can be. The rest is just pretty much gravy. Okay, we're good. I'll leave this as is and then start tweaking stuff later on. Okay, the Paragon board is set, but we don't have the glyphs to actually put in. So this is the start of our journey. Now, here's what we need to do. From said start of our journey, we need to unlock Penitent. Then we are gonna go test stuff out, but only after we do a little bit of work.
Feeling lucky, mainlander?
We need to buy gloves.
Yeah. Terrible. Can't stop there. Come on, one more.
And we'll be looking for certain stats now. Give me 1 second. I gotta go figure out the stats again. Okay.
Oh, finished so soon?
Loot filter. Weapons. Need weapon damage. Dex. DOT. Vol. Poison. All damage is fine, I guess, but Vol and DOT will probably be better than that. Okay, perfect. Confirm. So weapon is set. Now rings. For my rings, we are going to need Dex, DOT, Vol, cooldown. DOT. And cooldown. That's good enough for me. Ammi, I want. Okay. DOT for sure. Vol. All skills, centipede skills. Okay, that's good enough for me. Great. Ammi is set. Now I'll need. Pants is set. Gloves is set. Dex, DOT, Poison, Vol. Actually, I should probably just stick with Poison and CDR. Okay. It's fine for the gloves. Now. Chest and pants is fine. Okay. Helmet is pretty standard. Okay. This is all good. Now, any of these actually have stats that we want. It's DOT, cooldown. Oh, this is spoiling me already. Okay, nice. Way better. I'm surprised a lot of these are not legendary, but that's also kind of my problem. I think I just realized they're not going to be legendary until I move up to the correct torment. So let's first go into Torment 1, beat tier 10. We'll unlock Torment 1. We should be able to go Torment 1 or 2, right? Then our goal is to actually start hunting. Yep, I knew the damage increases would be enough. We should be able to handle up to Torment 2.
Quite the challenge, eh?
Thanks to all the power and movement speed increases, though, we are gonna do just fine. All right.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Okay, we're gonna have to start seeking a particular legendary aspect, but that's okay. We will do so now that we have the speed and power. Either way, first we get to Torment 2. Then we will have to hunt down the glyphs. The first priority once we get to level 70 is hunt down your glyphs. Once we have the glyphs we need, which is easy enough, once we have those, the rest is quite literally gravy. Boss is done. Let me double check this now. I don't have the runes I need yet, which is fine. We will keep going. Okay, I've got a little bit of time left. All right. Now, what we have to do is we have to keep raising the difficulty. So now we got to go Torment 1. Okay, then we're gonna raise it again. I'm not even gonna claim the Whisper Cache yet. We got to go Torment 2. And let's also try another track. I want to find the right sound for this metal that I'm working on. Here we go.
Black rivers run through broken dreams. I feel the weight of every name I carved into this endless flame. The stars go dark one by one, and still the rain has just begun. Crimson falls on sacred ground, every drop a funeral sound. I cannot stop what I set free. The heavens bleed because of me. Crimson rain upon the earth, a monument of endless worth. The world shall know my name in blood, and heaven falls like tears of They look up and they call it fate. They do not know I sealed the gates. Their prayers turn black inside their throats. Their gods are gone, their heaven floats in pieces scattered through the void. A kingdom I myself destroy. Crimson rain upon the earth, a monument of endless worth. The world shall know my name in blood, and heaven falls like tears of blood.
I'm kind of feeling this one.
I taste the stars upon
Okay. Okay, I'm kind of feeling that one. I'm gonna play the same song but different sample of that one in a second. That one genuinely was not bad for me. I actually kind of liked it. Lots of potential here. I usually like to take a little bit of a breather between samples because it helps me ensure that I judge each sample fairly, you know? Yeah, this project is a little more interesting than I thought it would be. I can probably keep making some more interesting stuff. Just gonna need a little extra firepower in the track, let's say it that way. Oh dear. Damn, I still hate those damn swords. The one thing that's great about the Barbarian and the Rogue is that you never have to worry about those damn swords. If they exist, just run around for a little bit. Not the most efficient way of killing, but
This place. I'm being followed.
anyway, now's the boring part. We got a glyph farm, so we'll be doing this for a little bit. This build literally rewards you for moving constantly. Anyway, I can't wait to play sample number 2, which we'll do right after this run. And we'll see which one is better. Ah, that was such a waste. Oh hey, I managed to get it to refresh. Sweet. The only downside is that drive makes you start again from 0. Glyph I just got is Spirit, which again is not what we need, so we go again. But it does look like our limit for now will be Torment 3, which is, look, more than I expected anyway. I'm satisfied with Torment 3. We just need to farm until we get what we need. Once we have exactly what we need, we can move on. No need to further worry.
where to find me.
Now we move up to Torment 3. Okay. Let's see the second version of Crimson Rain. Now we'll just keep farming Torment 3 until we get all the glyphs we need, so let's go. No worries. Cad's having a rough day as well, Austin. You're all good, pal.
Run through broken dreams. I feel the weight of every name I carved into this endless flame. The stars go dark, one by one, and still the rain has just begun.
Okay, this version is it. This is it.
Every drop a funeral sound. I cannot stop what I set free. The heavens bleed because of you.
Oh yeah. This is it.
They look up and they call his face. They do not know I seal the gate. Their prayers turn black inside their throats. Their gods are gone. The heaven floats in pieces scattered through the void. A kingdom I myself destroy. Of endless worth, the world shall know my name, and heaven falls like tears of
There we go. Yep. This is it. This is it.
I taste the stars upon my tongue. I feel the death of every son. Yet in this ruin, something grows. A power only sorrow
This is it. This is it.
a monument of endless worth.
Okay. That was the one. This is the one. Yep. This is the one. Okay, we have our second track. That was Crimson Rain right there by Our Lady Sov. Okay, that was dope. That was dope. That is the sound I needed. That is the sound I was seeking. Now we have 2 data points, which means that tomorrow, you know, we can make even more. Once I have 2 data points, once I have 2 solid data points, I can do a lot more. And that was solid. Holy balls. That was it, man. That was it. That's it, man. Okay, I also know which music model is better now, so I'll be using the better model each time. This model is much more creative and it understands my commands better, which means that I can modify a couple of things. Okay. My brain's already working. I think I understand what I want to do next. Tomorrow, I'll have even more tracks for you guys. This is dope shit. This is that shit that is ready to go. And yeah, no, you're right about that. Like when I make my symphonic metal, you know, after all you taught me about sweep picking, you know, the chugs and the, what was it? The pinch harmonics. You know, all that kind of stuff. I try to learn and implement as much as I can. The music model doesn't always understand what I'm trying to do, but when it clicks, you know, that becomes a data point to further create even better stuff. And this one clicked. This one got it right. So now we can start doing more, like I can add more complexity to the lyrics of the EP. And this metal EP is gonna be pretty darn awesome. Like that was definitely a complete sound. It's gonna be really easy to master as well because I could tell it was very complete on its surface. Every other version, you know, didn't work out well. I actually have to bring, like, Infected Carcass. It's still waiting there. I need to get back to that because that one had the choir and everything. I just need to add a couple of sounds to it. And we'll have a full product. But that one's a bit more ambitious. I'm probably going to attempt it after this is done. This one's a bit on the simpler side, relatively speaking. But it is still good. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. Very, very happy. This one worked out very well. And that's what I like. That's what I like right there. Because it did what it was supposed to do. All of these also, none of them are actually what I need. Damn it. We're gonna have to keep going. But I'm a little too excited. I have to take this data and start analyzing now. So please bear with me for a second because I'm gonna just grab this data right now, real quick. And then we're gonna fully analyze it. This is the one. This is the one. Just gonna send it off for analysis. Okay, first separate out audio and vocals so that we can analyze them separately and it's easier for the thing to work with it. Okay, please download. The other one was cool, but just didn't, it wasn't dope. It wasn't dope enough. And I'm sorry that my vocabulary is limited, but it just wasn't dope enough. Okay, now we will send this for a double analysis real quickly. Touch. You're absolutely right about that, Baron. Unfortunately, my linguistical skill is not nearly quite as complete as yours, my brother. So, I must to properly convey the message that I wish to share. I just call it dope, man. We all do, brother. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, I've sent it for analysis with, as you can see from the typing, a lot of additional programming. But yeah, let's enjoy some more while we farm, man. Let's go. I need to listen to that again. For anyone that missed it, that shit was dope. All right, we're gonna play it again. I need an encore, baby. Ladies and gents, please enjoy Crimson Rain.
Rivers run through broken dreams. I feel the weight of every name I carved into this endless flame. The stars go dark, one by one, and still the rain has just begun. Crimson falls on sacred ground, every drop a funeral sound. I cannot stop what I set free. The heavens bleed because of you. They do not know I sealed the gate. Their prayers turn black inside their throats. Their gods are gone. The heaven floats in pieces scattered through the void. A kingdom I myself destroy. Crimson rain upon the earth, a monument of endless worth. The world shall know my name and God, and heaven falls like tears of mud.
I love that little bit of the guitar there.
I taste the stars upon my tongue. I feel the death of every sun. Yet in this world
Yes! Now that was good, ladies and gents. That is the way. Ooh. Oh, we got this here, very, very nice little thing. Okay, what we're gonna do is give me 2 shakes. I'm going to take this fire damage multiplier. We're just gonna damage over time. Okay, that works. Poison damage. That works too. Lovely. Lovely plus jovely. Okay, we're going to try and move up to T4. Just to test and see, because we got one of the glyphs that we were seeking. Maybe we're going to get more. If we get a little more, good. If we don't, then, well... there are sacrifices we sometimes have to make. But holy balls. Wow, okay. Kind of dope. Not gonna lie. And yes, dope is my word for a lot of things. Okay, deal with it.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Nice. I learned a lot of my English from cartoons too. Problem is, I ended up talking because I admired the villains. I ended up talking like a cartoon villain, and I still do sometimes. I don't know why, but I always admired the bad guys, which is strange because it's a direct contrast to how I play video games. You remember, whenever I play RPGs, I always make the right choice. Like the generally lawful good choice. I can't even bring myself to do bad shit in video games. Yet, when it came to shows, I don't know why. A lot of times, I was kinda, you know, I used to think the bad guys were cool. You know, the heroes, they were cool, but the bad guys were often cooler. Not the cartoonishly evil type, but you know, some of the more well done villains, and I guess it made me feel like, you know, especially the more tragic villains and stuff like that, I used to feel like, damn, you know, that's right, that's the way. So, fortunately, I started talking a little bit like that. Amusing for all the wrong reasons.
Will come in handy.
Okay, this is feeling real good right now. Oh yeah. Now, none of these will compare to what we have right now, but for now, this works. Okay, canny, upgrade. I didn't get the glyph I wanted, so we have to keep going. Unfortunately, this is the slightly boring part of our job, but we gotta keep diving in. Oh, the analysis is finished. Hold up. Wait, I gotta check this analysis. Yes, exactly like Slade on Teen Titans. Man, Slade, and I'm gonna say my word again, Slade was dope, man. I loved it. I loved how, in a twisted way, he was almost like training Robin as well. You know, like kind of looking after him in a really twisted manner. Like, that to me was pretty darn cool, and I'm not gonna lie. It was very interesting. I liked that dynamic. It felt like there were real stakes at times, and that made it much more real to me. So, yeah, right about that. Dead right about that. Let's put a little extra survival in there.
Mainlander, what do you seek?
Now let's get back in there. Gotta keep diving in until we get what we need. The centipede god will not wait. I love this. This build basically makes it so my cooldowns are like always cooled. Like, it feels super awesome. Then everything comes back and I'm just going at it again. I'm always ready for a fight. Oh my god, I like that. What's the word? It's dope, man. Now this is starting to come together. Paragon alone will basically carry me to Torment 4. He doing good, Argent. Can't really complain. Just finishing up here for a little bit. Making some seriously awesome music, you know how it is. Austin's on lunch. This Spiritborn is working real nice. Okay. Not perfect, but this is workable. Way better than stupid Quill Volley anyway. Okay. Let's make them move. Okay, this is nice. This is very nice. barrier up. Alright, nice. Revenge. That is also one of the ones we were looking for. Yes! Okay. I forgot which board it is. Okay, wait. Convergence. I think it is convergence. It should be. Okay, now I gotta find revenge. There we are. Okay. Gives bonuses to rare nodes. So that means for this one, I only need just enough to function. Nothing else. Okay, what is the most minimal solution that I can make? Aha. The simplest solution would be here. Then this one automatically gets swallowed along with this one. And then voila, it's just enough. As we don't want to waste too much because this will really not help anything at all. So revenge is literally just here as an increaser. But what is my other option? My other option would be exploit for vulnerable damage. Okay, I need to question the math. Okay, either way, that is good enough, but we're gonna raise Canny first. Canny is of a higher priority,
Nobody walks
and I also want to know the answer. I always double check the math because the math is the real key to this whole thing. Bad with the math, bad with everything.
What is a waitress, isn't it?
This would not be bad if it actually carried the right stats.
I'll be here.
But for now, we gotta keep diving away. There's still 3 glyphs we haven't found, so I have 1 more dive left in me. So let's go. Tomorrow, though, even more tracks. I'm literally prepping them now. More tracks and good hangouts. Falling sword, rude.
Being followed.
No problem. I will be finishing soon, Baron. Don't you worry about me. You go finish up your work, and I'm gonna finish up here. I'll farm the rest in the morning. Squish. I love artillery shrines. They make you so fast. Consumption. Is this one of the ones that I need? Let's find out. I see. So that is the reason why. Well, we can make it work. Okay. Aha! Consumption is one of the ones that I need as well. Let's go put it in before we end stream. Where was it supposed to be? That's right here. I remember. This will improve the pestilence swarms later on. It's not going to be useful now, but it will be. Now, we need intelligence for this. And we need every point of intelligence. Okay. That is going to be interesting. If that is the case, then I'll do the smart thing and just do something like that. That way we can grab these as well. Settled. We now have well, technically every point of intelligence. I mean, we still have to grab that one, but well, it's gonna cost me 3 points anyway, so okay. Now we have every point of intelligence necessary for this. Lovely jubbly. Now my pestilence swarms will deal more damage, so we can live with that. Okay, and ladies and gents, that does bring us to the end. Alright, it has been a lovely time with all of you. Now, only thing that I'll need is... first, this one. It's not going to benefit us now, but it will benefit us later, once we swap over. And I get a feeling it's going to be really good. We've got 2 more glyphs to find. Once we find those glyphs, we can then start to work on our aspects and everything else. That will be the true key, but that will happen tomorrow. So ladies and gents, thank you very much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll see you all tomorrow. Don't do anything weird while I'm gone, okay?